Alright guys man, welcome back. It's the 31st of January and we have to update our monthly best characters tier list. You know the vibes already, this is not a PvP tier list, it's everything that is not brave battles, right? Let's not waste more time, let's start with the heart attribute. We were able to pick up only one heart unit that is new, it's the Valentines Riruka, right? Everything else will stay the same, only Senjumaru was the one who got resurrected. She moved up a little bit on the list. Nothing crazy in terms of resurrection. Again, potion units at the left side, and the right side you will see the bracket. Let's start with Riruka real quick. Easily top 3 in the heart attribute, right? The amount of damage that she can dish out under a short period of time is really nice. And we have seen already the new ability that these units are getting, the enemies defeated bonus. You know, we have seen it on Yuha, how strong it is and stuff. And even this time around, it's a huge amplifier, right? 60% strong attack damage just by killing the enemies. Really nice, right? On top of that, she has Frenzy plus 2 SP boost as well, automatic healing with the Siphoner every 5 seconds, and that will help you to activate the SP boost as well. Additionally, the soul rate is really nice as well, and the strong attacks are really handy as well to have, not just in guild quest, in normal PvE content as well. Nothing much to say about the unit, super good, really fun to play as well, and she performs exceptionally well in Limit Breaker quest, in guild quest, and inheritance trials. Now in the mind attribute, we were able to pick up two new units, the Valentines Momo and the Fierce Battle Aizen for the mid-month. Momo is a Soul Reaper killer ranged unit with the booster skill, so that will be really useful right there if you want to use her in GQ. At the same time, she will be like an ultimate droplet farmer, and the damage is not even that bad, right? You do have Frenzy plus 1 with 60% strong attack damage and 100% damage to the enemies that haven't been inflicted by an ailment, right? On top of that, you do have some utility effects as well, if you want to call it that way. The complete immunity is kinda nice, and also if you're playing against these Soul Reaper enemies, you have a 50% chance to dodge their attacks. Overall, nothing too crazy, not an overpowered unit, but definitely good, you know, it's decent, it's okay, right? Not everything has to be super OP. For a mid-mod unit, this Aizen was made exceptionally well, right? You do have a lot of damage on the unit, utility effects such as the guard break and hit hidden enemies that you don't really see often on units, right? Also, there is like a new soul trait on the unit as well with the 40% special move damage, so if you want to use that on some of the other characters in the game that are strong in terms of the special, you can for sure, that's another thing. And do not forget that he has Havoc for a mid-month, right? SP boost as well, a lot of strong attack damage, and even the strong attacks in the game, you know, his abilities are super metal, right? No complaints about the Aizen, was made really well, and you know, when you're gonna use him and stuff, you will see as well how strong he is. The speed attribute, unfortunately, during this month wasn't able to get a new unit. Only Tanjiro got resurrected, so you see him being higher on the list and stuff, but again, nothing too crazy though in terms of like the upgrade of the resurrection. He got a little bit of damage and that's mainly about it though. So yeah man, feel free to take a look at the bracket and the potion units as well on the left side of the screen, but again, we have to move on. No new units for the attribute, it is what it is. In the technique bracket, we were able to pick up the Fierce Battle Soi Fon that came out for the mid-mod. For what she was made for, she's not bad, right? She was made to be a leader or a support in the melee human/squad 0 guild quest, right? And for that purpose alone, I mean, she does the job, right? You do have the trap move as well at the 3rd skill. Aside of guild quest though, she definitely doesn't perform, you know, it's kinda weak. The strong attacks, you know, the 2nd strong attack is not really ideal in any type of content in the game, but paired with like the trap move in GQ, it's not bad, right? She does have a nice damage output as well, and the utility that was given to her as well, you know, if you can keep your full stamina, you will have 6% more cooldown reduction. That is not bad, you know, and many other things that she has as well, like the team party effects are nice as well if you're using Toshiro as a main leader, or you can use her as well, just like how I mentioned before. It's okay, it's not bad, nothing insane though, right? For what she was made for, she's okay. Anywhere else? Not really, I wouldn't use her. And last guys, the power attribute, we got the new Shunsui during the mid-month and the new Mashiro as well for the end of the month. Let's talk a little bit about the Shunsui guys. Ranged Hollow Killer boosted unit, he has a lot of damage in his hands as well, if you want to use him right there. I did use him before, he performed exceptionally well. You do have a lot of guild quest amplifiers right there, as you can see, the killer effect 50% and the 30% range damage. And also if you want to keep your full stamina, he can keep it if you're kinda lucky, because because he has 50% dodge rate against the hollow enemies, you know, so that's another thing as well. His sold rate is nice, you know, the unit is nice by alone. You don't really have too much value in him though, if you want to use him anywhere else outside of Guild Quest. But yeah, again, just like Soi Fon, what he was made for, you know, for the ranged GQ, he's really good right there. Mashiro has a lot of damage, but people are kinda disappointed that she wasn't made to be a super potion farmer just like Tensa Zangetsu, or, you know, like Rangiku, or like Senjumaru, stuff like that, you get the point. These OP farming units. It's true though, she does have a lot of damage, that's okay, that's one thing. She can be used in the melee human / squad 0 GQ as a leader, that's okay, you know, it's okay. You can use her as a link as well. If you want to get the advantage of the super technique links on potions, she's the first one to have it in the game. That's okay, right? But again, the unit is nothing too crazy. If you pull the unit, it's okay. I mean, it's nice. You know, if you can use her and stuff, but she's definitely not on the level as like many other attribute units that are made to be farmers, like Tensa, again, just like how I said it before, or like Senjumaru or whatever. She's basic, inflicts paralysis, does a lot of damage to the enemies that have been inflicted, and if you don't have Toshiro for Guild Quest, then she's gonna be a nice replacement. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, man. I'm really glad, by the way, that the Mind attribute were able to pick up so many units during these months. Like, these past 3 months, the Mind attribute been going crazy, you know, having a nice farmer as well. Ikaku being a really nice super potion farmer, Yuha being super OP, right? Now they got the Momo as well, which is a nice addition. The mid-mod Aizen was made nicely as well, so the Mind attribute definitely got much better than how it was before, but I'm truly hoping to see some improvements in the power attribute, you know. I mean, Mashiro is nice, and the Shunsui was a good addition as well, but I definitely feel like the power attribute needs more units that are stronger. That's just my opinion though. Again, thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful day / night wherever you are. Take care, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.